Culture page. A. Look at the pictures and the title of the text. What do you know about the education system in your country? Do you know anything about the British education system? Listen, read, and check your answers.
A. Look at the pictures and the title of the text. Answer the questions. 1. What do you know about the education system in your country? I live in Argentina. Here, children start primary school at the age of 5 or 6. We wear a special white coat called a guardapolvo. School is compulsory for everyone, which is a really good thing. After primary school, students go to secondary school for another 5 or 6 years. When they finish, they get a title and can then choose to go to university. 2. Do you know anything about the British education system? I know a little bit. I know they speak English in their schools. I also know they have very famous and old universities like Oxford and Cambridge. I think their school exams have special names like GCSEs and A-levels. Let's read the text to learn more.
The British education system. In England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, about 10 million students go to one of the 30,000 schools. Primary education. Primary education starts at the age of 5. Primary schools consist of infant schools for students 5 to 7 years old, junior schools for children 7 to 11 years old, and combined infant and junior schools for both age groups. Secondary education. For most students, secondary education starts at the age of 11. From the age of 11 to 14, students study subjects like music, maths, science, English, etc. At the age of 14, they enter a 2-year process until they take their GCSE exams. The GCSE is the end of compulsory education for students in the UK. After that, they can leave school and look for a job, or they can continue studying for 2 years and do their A-levels. A-levels are common entrance exams for university. Higher education. About 1/3 of young people go on to higher education at the age of 18. You usually need 3 years to get a degree. Nearly all UK universities and colleges are public institutions, and they have a good reputation worldwide. The most famous universities are Oxford and Cambridge.
Start of school. Children start at age 5 or 6. Children start at age 5. School uniform. Students often wear a white coat called a guardapolvo. Many schools have a uniform, for example, a blazer, shirt, and tie. Primary school. Called educación primaria. It lasts for 6 or 7 years. Called primary education. It is for children from 5 to 11 years old. Secondary school. Called educación secundaria. It lasts for 5 or 6 years. Called secondary education. It is for students from 11 to 16 years old. Important exams. Students take exams all through secondary school. At the end, they get a certificate. At age 16, students take big exams called GCSEs. After age 16, most students continue in the same secondary school until age 17 or 18. Students can leave school or continue for 2 more years to study for A-levels for university. Famous universities. The University of Buenos Aires is very big and famous. Oxford and Cambridge are very old and famous universities. Background note. GCSE, or General Certificate of Secondary Education, is a set of British exams taken by secondary students at the age of 14 to 16 in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The A-level, or Advanced level, is a non-compulsory exam taken by students in the 2 years of further education after GCSEs in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Universities in the UK usually require applicants to achieve a minimum set of grades in the A-level exams before accepting them. Scotland is part of the UK, but the education system there is quite different.